The road to the Infinity War continues with... Dude, what happened to your eye? If you want to know what happened, just check it out in the link in the description. Also, Ant-Man! Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Orlando Bilal Jr., but you may call me Lando, and the road to the Infinity War continues as we finally end Phase 2! Whoa, 2! And that movie is Ant-Man! So Hank funny. So a man by the name of Hank Pym, played by Michael Douglas, retires from S.H.I.E.L.D. He looks at these guys and goes, I'm done. Finds out that they're trying to replicate his Ant-Man suit, his small little shrinking suit, and use it for war against the enemy. That'll teach him. 26 years later, his former protege, Mr. Cross, finds a way to replicate the Ant-Man suit and use it for war. Shit. So with the help of his daughter Hope, Hank hopes to stop the suit from being made, which is known as the Yellow Jacket, a small shrinking suit that they can use for war, just like Stark Industries. But he needs help. Who does he go to? Enter Scott Lang, a man who decides that he is a Robin Hood of all people, after serving 3 years for trying to steal from the rich and save the poor. He's got a master's in engineering too, so yeah, but he decided to become a burglar. And now because of that, because he's now out of jail, he decides, well, I gotta find a job. Who can I find? Nobody wants to hire him. Nobody. He even tries for Baskin Robbins. Ain't nobody want to hire him. Desperate for money so he could see his daughter in the hopes for child support and all that other jazz, he decides to go back to the way he used to and become a burglar. So he burglarizes one man's home, an old man's home who isn't even there, or at least so he thinks. The place he robbed had the Ant-Man suit itself, but he didn't know about it. So he tries it out, he tries the Ant-Man suit, and it turns out that after he shrunk himself and all that other stuff, that it was all a test to see what Scott could do. Would Hank want to do something like that? Well, apparently he wants him in on the plan. He wants to stop Cross from making that Yellow Jacket happen and to create all this war and pandemonium and destroy the world. What is he to do? Scott has a plan. Biggest plan of all. A plan that no one else has ever thought of.
I think our first move should be calling the Avengers.
Welcome to Phase 2, Scott. But apparently there's going to be more than just that. Apparently it's more than just using the suit. It's also about learning tactics, fighting style, also learning how to control ants of different styles and sizes and shapes, like bullet ants and cannon ants and the other ants and millions of ants. Can you do it with this big old earpiece that could have been like a little Bluetooth? Yeah, I'm sure I can do it. How hard can it get? Got a couple weeks. Oh, no, 13, 12, 11, 10. But it's not enough. He's gonna need some help. So the help who needs help also needs help to give the help. How redundant. He calls upon his friend Lewis. He's got the van. Their Slavic friend Kurt. He shall help them too. And the black guy, Dave. These are kind of like the Warriors 3, except they were good and actually useful and memorable. So they all team up together. They're gonna stop and try and get the Yellow Jacket before Darren Cross tries to take over the world. Can it be done? Are they able to do it? Is it possible? Well, yeah. I want to say, when I first heard about this movie, thought it was going to be a complete joke. And I think a lot of people thought the same way, too. This is silly. This is ridiculous. Is anyone really going to watch this movie, honestly? And those who had the nerve and the courage to watch it? Not me. Much to my surprise, I saw the movie, checked it out, and I had a good laugh. But not only did I have a good laugh, and not only did I enjoy myself, but I also saw that there was still action into this film. It didn't look like it was taking itself too seriously, but at the same time, it was serious enough. It seemed like it was well balanced without trying to be too serious, while at the same time being serious when it needed to be serious. Again, redundant. When I saw it a second time, I realized this movie was a little quick. Just really fast. I know it's less than 2 hours, so that seems like a good enough time, but not too fast and not too slow. It wasn't too long of a film, it wasn't too short of a film. It was paced at the right amount of time needed. But by the time the ending of the movie came about, I was just like, wait, we're near the ending of the film? Whoa, it was really quick. Paul Rudd as Scott Lang was actually pretty good. He was fun, and it shows that you don't need to be part of the government or a god in order to be a superhero. You can just be a guy who robbed a bank and went to jail for 3 years. Ta-da! His friends, Lewis, Kurt, they were really cool guys, and of course, Dave. They were all really cool. They were fun. I liked them. This is the Warriors 3 that should have been done right. They were memorable. I liked them. They're not forgettable. They actually were useful in the movie. Thor, why didn't you do that? Why didn't you make them useful? Your Warriors 3. Hope was useful, but almost felt like she wasn't useful. It's kind of an odd, weird thing with her. I don't know if she was useful, but maybe she was, but it didn't feel like she was needed that much. But yeah, I think she did, being as how she's gonna be the next Wasp. Oh, you didn't know that? How'd you not know that? Y'all did. The villain, Cross, like he was just taking over the world. Hey, he was gonna do something. He wanted to be a bad guy. That's cute. I like your jacket, man. I like the yellow jacket. It's kind of cool on you. It looks good on you. Your character, how you look like a handsome, evil kind of guy. You did good. You did good. We'll remember you, but you won't be of any use for the upcoming later films. So, way to go, buddy. Hello, Falcon made a little cameo. It's about time because Age of Ultron pretty much screwed him over. It seems like the people of Ant-Man went, look, come with us. We'll treat you right. Come on, let's go. Again, not taking itself too seriously, but not taking itself too seriously at the same time. Does that make sense? You know that makes sense. Come on. At the same time, this movie is still kind of like Iron Man. Come on, let's be real. This guy's training and doesn't want to give his suit away, and then this other guy replicates his suit, and now they have this fight. Come on, it's Iron Man. It's Iron Man with a mentor, dashed with more comedy. On a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'm gonna have to give this movie, it's nice, it's fun. Without its comedy, it probably would have gotten a lower score. So I'm gonna give this film a solid 8. Would have given it a 7.5, but again, the comedy really gave it something more. Without that, it probably would have gotten a lower score. So that's all I have to say. Good film. Awesome. Great. And we're done with Phase 2. Yes! Phase 2 is done! I gotta do a recap. Damn! Iron Man 3, a film that was really good in the beginning, and then as the second hour progressed, it became a bit of an 80s flick. Yeah, fun, great. If I want to see an 80s flick, I'll go watch Commando or Lethal Weapon. In fact, I can't believe this guy who directed this movie did the Lethal Weapon films. Nevertheless, 4 out of 10. Thor: The Dark World, that movie was so forgettable. They tried. They really tried to make it something grand and grandiose and all that, but unfortunately, it didn't do its job. It wasn't great. It was forgettable. Probably one of the most forgettable of all the MCU films. The only thing that was really good about it is that we got introduced to another Infinity Stone, the Red Stone, which becomes the Reality Stone. I don't remember anything. You remember anything? I don't remember anything. 3.5 out of 10. Captain America: The Winter Soldier was really well done, and I was very fascinated by how much work and how well creative this film was. I loved it. The writers and the directors did a phenomenal job giving us something beyond what we normally are accustomed to with Captain America. It was just a well thought out film. I liked it, and especially the twist with Bucky. It seems like it's going to be a bit of a soap opera, if you will. I'll give that film a 9. Guardians of the Galaxy, a film that, again, many people didn't think it was going to do too well, but it was fantastic, phenomenal, great. People were enjoying it. I enjoyed it. You enjoyed it? We all enjoyed it. And we got introduced to another stone, the Purple Stone, the Power Stone, Purple Power. Oh, God. I originally gave this movie, I think, an 8.5. I'm giving it an 8. It's fine, but not that phenomenal. But still, good movie. Avengers: Age of Ultron, yeah, well, that was a lot going on. There was a lot to be said, a lot to be said. But we again get introduced to a new stone, the Infinity Stone of the Mind Stone, which I think is yellow, or was it orange? I think it was orange. But yeah, we got a new stone in this movie, and again, a few new characters: Scarlet Witch, Vision, Quicksilver. No, he's dead. But anyway, we had him. I originally gave this movie an 8. I'm giving this movie an 8.5. So it's kind of like Guardians of the Galaxy and Age of Ultron kind of switched. But now we are done with Phase 2, and we are now entering Phase 3. We're getting there, folks. As best as I can, we're getting there. I know sometimes these movies are a little hard for me to release. You gotta forgive me. I get a little busy. Sometimes I get into some fights, but you'll see that in the other description in the video link below. But again, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're enjoying this road to the Infinity War. More to come. More to come! And guys, if you haven't done so, be sure to like this video and also subscribe for more content. And of course, if you'd like to, you know, it's up to you. Go ahead and follow me on Facebook at Orlando Bilal Jr. and be sure to follow me on Instagram at You May Call Me Lando. Otherwise, guys, thank you again for watching. The road to the Infinity War has continued and will continue on from time and time until the Infinity War movie actually shows up. Yeah. You guys take care. More content to come. And as always, rock on.